Hi everyone, it's Brooke and Natalie from Social Peaks here, and today we're chatting about how to spot a genuine influencer on Instagram. Natalie, how would you spot an account who is either genuine or ingenuine in their social following and influencership?
Yeah, so I think a great place to start is using some sort of tool to determine what their engagement rate is, because you can really tell through how the software calculates their engagement rate. You can tell if an influencer has a lot of followers but their engagement rate is really poor. You can kind of make an assumption that that influencer doesn't really have clout as much as someone who may have smaller following but have a higher engagement rate.
There's also lots of great tools out there that can analyze the account for bot likelihood. So that means, are people posting once and their followers are jumping by 200?
Another point to try to recognize is if you go through your influencer's account and you see that this person is posting anything and everything that brands will contact them with, that's probably not someone you want to work with.
It doesn't fit with their personal brand. An example of that is when celebrities post about a certain product. You can oftentimes tell that they're not really invested in the quality of the product or how people are using it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And what you're referencing to is more on a macro level, whereas these are the type of influencers that have a lower engagement rate, whereas micro influencers have a much more targeted followership, and they care more about what the influencer is sharing, and it's more authentic and genuine.
Micro influencers are a lot more niche than other accounts out there with high following. So people who do food accounts, fashion accounts, lifestyle bloggers, they're all focused around one high level topic, and then they break it down into different pieces of content.
Micro influencers are really those customers that would buy your product regardless if you're sending it to them for free or not, which makes it even more important for you as a brand, because you know that when they share that information with their followers, they really do genuinely care about your product and would actually use your product.
Micro influencers also are in the sweet spot of 2,500 to 100,000 followers, so they're not too big and they're also not too small. They're oftentimes within a 200-mile radius of where they're located, so they're very targeted in audience reach as well as engagement within those local communities. One last point to add is that when you're working with micro influencers is kind of let them run with the idea and create their own content. And they've already created a personal brand off of that content, so it's great for brands to kind of let them have the reins with it.
You want your influencer to have control over their messaging because, again, that comes off more authentic with their followers. And that's it for this video series covering fake news and how to spot a genuine influencer.